great woman of God. But what happened? Lazarus got sick. You know, Lazarus got sick. Lazarus died. Lazarus died. And so people fear death. Death is actually one of the biggest problems that the world has. The biggest enemy of mankind. And no one wants to die at all. I was telling the service in the morning that everyone wants to go to heaven. But the process, but the mechanism of action. When you tell him that to go to heaven, you first stop breathing. And when you stop breathing, now something happens. You get out of your body. Even the people that are dying don't want to die. You ask a doctor around. When someone is dying, they kick and they refuse. They are trying to refuse to go. People don't want to die. No one. And friends, including men of God. Including great men of... You know that these men of God who carry the Bible, who carry heavy Bibles, and their backs were a little bit folded like this because of the weight of the Bible. Man of God. There is a man of some time back, a story told of these soldiers who were born again. They entered a certain church and found people praying. They entered in their combats and with guns. So they went there and they went on the pulpit, the pastor was preaching, and he said, hey, all of you first go there. So everyone went there with fear and what? Another said, who is born again? And not only that, he said, now, who is born again? And those who are born again, come on the left so that we send you to heaven. Those who are not born again, you can stay there. And they cocked their guns, ready to send someone to heaven. But friends, the men of valor, the giants of the church, they speak those rare tongues. The men of God, when it came to that time, the pastor was like with the two guys, and I think they were only intercessors. And they said, for us, you can kill us. But where was the pastor team? Nowhere. It was only the Musumba, the one who had the vision. People fear death. Even born again, you will know. When someone is almost getting an accident and the Buddha is like this, and like, oh, Jesus Christ, cover me the blood of Jesus. No one wants to die. You quickly cover the blood. In that minute, you've already repented. You've already called the blood. You've already covered there. No one wants to die. Why? Because death is the world's greatest enemy. And people fear death. But Christ, when Jesus comes, he comes to give us power over death. He comes to tell us that no, death does not have power over you. And he dies, and when he dies, he rises again. And he shows us that life does not stop here. Even when you die, there is resurrection in the Lord. And once you get that understanding, the world will mean nothing to you. We shall just be passing through the world without any attachment. I'm going to be really fast. With no attachment. And you know, some of the people who are advanced, they have come up with the anti-age therapy. They inject you a certain drug and you live longer. You look at the guy, you look at Jeff, his face looks like an 80 guy. But when you look at his body, he looks like a 25-year-old guy. And so people have come up with mechanisms to delay death. They They can't even. There are some societies where when you tell someone that he's old, you become enemies. You are old. Then you become enemies. That's why you see, even on these birthday parties, especially for the sisters, you will offend someone by asking the age. You know, there's that birthday song, I like it, happy birthday to you. I always wait for that part. That's like, how old are you now? They add there, hallelujah, how old are you now? Hallelujah. Are you now? How old are you now? Hallelujah. Something happens that I don't understand. Before you understand, they're not saying you look like an angel. Man, how old are you? I like guys. When the guys say, how old are you now? 29. How old are you now? 30. How old are you now? Guys, just drop it there. But ladies, you will get a problem with a woman of God. How old are you? And so for me, I came up with my own formula. When the lady tells us she's 22, I add it to be in safe ranges. You give it a range. Ladies' years are in ranges. They cannot be specific. And so friends, if people knew what can prevent them from death, very few people would be dying. If someone knew that when I wake up, there's going to be an accident, when I wake up, then they would stay in the house asleep the whole day and the whole night. But friends, we are not like that. We have hope in the Lord. We have hope that there is life after death. And so this woman of God, the woman who is known, the mighty man Lazarus, is sick. And the Bible says that this lady and their family, they had a relationship with the Lord. And the Bible says that Jesus used to personally visit them. He would keep checking on them. They are his good friends. And so when Lazarus gets sick, do you know what Martha thinks? Martha thinks that because Jesus is their friend, because Jesus is in a rapport with them, when Lazarus gets sick, Martha will just send someone and things are done. And so he sends someone. Go and tell him. Go and tell the Lord that the one. Now look at this. He says, go and tell him that the one you love is sick. There is an emergency here. There is an emergency, and it is coming from the first family. One of these days I want to have service with the first family, and I see how those people pray. Martha, a woman of God, she poured her hair. She had the legacy in the presence of the Lord. How can the guy get sick? There's a time when I got sick and the man of God got offended. He told me, how can you be sick? He says, you're not sick. Can you speak it out? Say you're not sick. Man, I was very sick. I felt like I did not know God. Because he was telling me, man, you are not, you cannot be. But man, I was sick. I didn't know what to do, friends. I wanted to believe, but man, I was paining. Man, I was sick. When you get sick, it does not mean you're backslidden. It does not mean you're not born again. You're doing biology. Some things happen, friends. You can get sick. Doesn't mean you've forgotten Christ. Yes, there's power to heal, but not every sickness that you can get. This guy, God used to visit this guy.